heard the turbo winding down. That's the first time I ever heard that. So yeah, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. We do have a working 3-point. So, thank God. So what that means now, I mean the question is how long it will stay. Because the PTO don't want to turn on, and it's been like that ever since it got low in hydraulic oil. So I'm thinking that's the possibility. It's probably low on, maybe the PTO comes on with hydraulic. I don't really know. I think it'd be all linkage though. I guess it is, but I don't know. Something screwy with the PTO now. I sprayed a couple of the linkages there with some WD-40. Of course, there's another linkage continues up to this lever here, and you can't get to that unless you crawl underneath the tractor again. So, and I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. So, what I'm thinking was wrong is maybe the last owners, maybe they never used it. Maybe it's never been used. Because the 3-point hitch is not greased. I will have to grease it. And I'll probably grease it even this spring. I'll grease it up real good. And then run it through its cycles again. I don't know. I'm thinking with all that crap being down there like there was, maybe it just kind of got it like I don't want to say like concrete, like it got it hard, like it wouldn't move unless you really forced it to move. So I don't know if maybe the cold's got something to do with it or not. I don't know. I mean I could come back out here when it gets down into the 20s and stuff, or whatever the hell it'll be, and try it again. It's still, like, it seems stiff, like you can move it, but when you try to push it back, it only goes so far, and then the rest of the way you have to kind of get forceful with it. So it's stiff. The only thing I can't move is the draft control, which sets your weight. Right now it's set to heavy anyway, so figured, well, if it's set to heavy, I should have no problem lifting a bale then. But holy fuck, is that gonna, if that will stay working now, there's only 2 things I'd have to buy then to make this tractor useful for me. Buy a top link, which I'll probably do. I'm tempted to now because I got, well, I'm not now, but probably when I get my YouTube money, that should be coming in, I think, sometime this month. I don't know for sure. That'll be more than enough to pay for a top link. And then, if I'm going to have to save up money all summer, then save up for that Category 3 3-point hitch bale spear. It's made by Frontier. It'll probably look a little bit stupid running John Deere on a red tractor, but you know what, other people do it. They don't have John Deere loaders, but they run John Deere balers, mowers, seed drills. My friend does, my old timer. He's got a 986 and he pulls a John Deere seed drill. When he did seed our land anyway, that's what he did. So but yeah, so that makes me happy to know that. I mean, you really wouldn't, I mean, somewhat in a way you wouldn't really think there'd be anything wrong with it, because if you never used it, then why would it wear out? But then something could break too from not being used. I mean, there's always negatives to it. You know, no matter which way you look at it, there's a negative to it. There's some positives, but there's also some negatives. Positive is that you never wear it out, the 3-point. So, But then the negative is if parts don't move, then they just get seized and then they're wore out. So yeah, I didn't really let this thing warm up. I should have let it run for half an hour, but with it being so warm like it is now, it doesn't have to run for very long. So, damn that fucking hair. So, looks like someone sure is grinding away at something, but yeah, so I'm still going to have to put something here in the door to create a seal, because I can't have the tarp up there during the winter if I am using this, using it. So I got to be able to see. But yeah, it's looking good. Give you an update on the cow. There's probably a good chance that she's pregnant. She does look like she's pregnant. I'm a little bit concerned, and someone's going to have to tell me this if you guys have had this before, but with my cow, it seems like the baby's off to one side more than the other. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, or if there really is something wrong. Right now, I guess she acts normal. Nothing wrong with her. She eats and drinks and shit's fine, so I'm just kind of wondering if maybe that's just the way it is, or I don't know if it would be related to a miscarriage. That shouldn't matter. They should still be the same way in her. They're always supposed to come out front feet and head first, or hooves, the front hooves and then the head first. That's how they're always supposed to come out. I guess if they come out backwards, it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. So, but yeah, so I don't know what's wrong. You guys just have to tell me what you think, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how long the 3-point will last. Hopefully it'll stay working now. I think as long as I come out here every once in a while and move these levers, maybe it'll not want to stick then, but I guess there's always still a possibility, but what are you going to do? But as of right now, it's working. Hopefully it'll stay working. So, I don't know if putting WD-40 down there helped her or anything, because there's so much dirt down there, so I don't know if that made a difference or not, but whatever, it's working. I guess we'll see if it'll stay working. If not, well, I guess we'll have to think of something else. But, yeah, maybe a good possibility now, I don't know. So, yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens, guys. I don't know what's really going to be going on. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be selling this thing or not, so probably not now. I don't know, because we are talking again, but the thing is, it's just how long will it last? So, but, screw it. You know what? That's just the way she's going to go, I guess, for now. Yeah, I don't really want to sell it, Ooh, something grinded. But, yeah, if you guys ever go on Tractor House, I go on Tractor House all the time. I look at things, tractors and whatnot. There are two International 1086s that are going for sale right now. They both came off the same farm. One's got about 1,000 less hours than the other. And, well, they're really nice tractors. I mean, they got a fairly, well, they got practically a brand new paint job on them. I guess the last owners I guess kind of rebuilt them or whatever a little bit, and whatever. So, but yeah, it was a fairly nice 1086. Those two anyway, they were pretty nice. So, but I'm never gonna buy another one, not for a long time. So, this tractor will have to do just about everything until I can afford a secondary tractor. Which will probably end up being the old timer's tractor if he does fully retire, he'll probably give it to his son. That's just a young guy, and then he can do whatever he wants with it from there. I still wouldn't mind having that 986 because that would be a good little raking tractor or whatever. You know, I mean, yeah, it's more than 105 horsepower. I think it's been tuned a little bit, but it's got a bigger engine in it, so it's probably doing 115 probably. So factory would be 105. So who knows? But his tractor needs a lot more. I mean, it doesn't need major work, but it needs a lot more work than this. The interior and that, all the way around, is 100% shot. The seat is shot. The seat's shot on mine too, but the hydraulicness of it's still good. I think that's about it. Well, it has a slight antifreeze leak on it too, just like mine, but his comes and goes, so mine only comes in the wintertime. Which, I guess is whatever. But then I'm going to have to top it off with some hydraulic oil and antifreeze. It's going to get more antifreeze put in it. Probably before I put it in the field, because I don't even know where the level's supposed to be, because I never checked it before it started leaking, so I don't know if it's supposed to be right up to the top of that black cap there or what. I don't think it says in the book. So, because there's this black lid here on the in front of the exhaust pipe. I always thought that was for if you wanted to add an air breather to it. But I guess some people say it's for the antifreeze. It's the antifreeze fill or check or something. So, I don't know if that's supposed to be full. I mean, I guess the only thing I can do is just keep adding antifreeze to it until the light goes out, because I got the light on, so I guess I'll just keep adding to it until the light goes out. That's what all you can do. But it's probably leaked at least, I'm not going to say at least maybe half a gallon, but quite a few ounces anyway it's leaked out, so. But it helps with this nice weather being around, because now it's allowed the hoses to go back to their normal shape again, and then it probably shouldn't leak anymore now. I don't think it's going to get down to the minus 40s anymore to cause it to leak again. So, I don't think we'll have a leaking issue much anymore. I think it's still got a slight drip to it, but it's so minor now that you probably wouldn't have to worry about it for a couple of years if it continued to leak like that. So, now, like it was all winter, it was pouring out, so then yeah, you'd have to be worried about it, but the way it is now, I think it'll be fine. But shit, yeah, so we got a working 3-point hitch. I don't know why all of a sudden it decided to work. It just decided to work. Because, I mean, I got pretty mean with this, you know, that one time, and it just wasn't budging, so I don't know, maybe the WD-40 did help it a little bit, I don't know, but gonna have to try to keep it moving now. So I'm not even, I doubt I'll start it now again. Until probably next month. So I started it early, but yeah. But anyways, guys, I guess I'll probably take off. I might cut this up into sections. I don't know. This is almost over 1 hour long, and some people don't like 1 hour long videos, and I agree, but to me, it's easier to work because I don't have to split them all the time. I can just put them all together and be done with it. So, but yeah, I think that's what I'll do with this video. Maybe I'll split it up. It'll probably be like 4 or 5 parts, but maybe it'll take care of it, I guess, the rest of this week and maybe part of next week as well. So, but yeah, so anyways, guys, I guess that's pretty much it. We got it to go. So hopefully it'll stay going now and not quit halfway through the damn summer, or halfway into next month or something. Because then that'll just tick me off. But I guess we'll just keep her moving, I guess, and I will grease the 3-point hitch, but I'm not going to grease it now because I'm not using it, so there's no point. But it will get a... I'll probably give it some grease, and then I'll run it through its cycles, and then give it some more. Because I'm sure it's bone dry. I mean, there's probably nothing even in it, so... Because if there was, there would be some grease on there, and it just looks like it's never been used, so... I don't even know what the capacity is of these 3-point hitches, especially on this big ass tractor. Someone's going to have to tell me that. Look that up for me. How much will this 3-point hitch lift? It's got to be well over 2,000 pounds, I imagine. No, the way it's built, it looks like it would pick up more than that. Maybe, maybe 5,000 pounds if you had it. I mean, it depends too how much front weight you got. I suppose the more weight you got on the front, the more you can lift on the rear. Since I got no weights on the front, I'll be pretty... Maybe 2,500. Maybe I could probably lift on the back. I don't know what they're really rated to do. If someone can look that up, let me know. So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.